What's up guys, Poga here. Today I'm going to bring you out an air dribble tutorial. You might be wondering why am I making one when there's so many out there. Well, I just thought back to when I was learning how to air dribble. I could never quite understand it because someone in every tutorial I'd watch would leave something out. So I'm going to combine everything I know about air dribbling to simplify and dumb it down as much as I can to help you understand, because it's a really simple concept to grasp and to get good at if you just have it explained to you the right way. So that's what I'm hoping I can do for y'all today. Now, I'm going to go over a few things like what an air dribble is, why is it useful, and what it can lead to. If you already understand all of that, I'm going to go ahead and put the timestamp of the time for you to skip to get straight to the tutorial. If this is your first time learning how to air dribble or any mechs, I really think it would benefit you to stick around and just hear me out, because air dribbling is very beneficial. So first of all, what is an air dribble? So you're here to learn an air dribble, and you might not know exactly what it is or what constitutes an air dribble. So an air dribble, right, is just when you get 2 touches in the air. That's it. That's what the community is deemed it as. So if you take it off the wall, you get 2 touches and you score, or you don't, you're getting an air dribble. So why is it useful? It's useful because air dribbling is like the gateway mechanic. For most mechanics, you have to go in the air. So when you learn to air dribble, it really gives you that sense of ball control and car control. So ball control is like hitting the ball in the correct position to send it where you want, or like when it comes to air dribbling, glue it to your ball or give it some distance from your ball. And that also comes with car control. Car control is knowing the correct space of your car to hit the ball to get it, extra power. Like if you hit it with the corner, it's going to send it farther away. If you hit it with the front or your tires, it's going to keep it close because your tires are soft. It's stuff like that. So, and car control is pretty much like, it goes a lot deeper than that, but it's how you can control your car, and same with the ball. Like it's as simple as it sounds. And then it can also help you rank up. So you learn those bare basics and you get good at it, you get consistent. It's definitely going to help progress your competitive side and your mechanical side, and that in turn is going to lead to you ranking up. And finally, what can it lead to? So learning to air dribble will be that gateway mechanic as I was talking, and it can lead to flip resets, double touches, ceiling shots, or even passing plays. You can turn an air dribble into a passing play if you scuff it or you just really want to pass. Like being able to hit the ball off of the wall and take control of it will really open so many doors and enhance your competitive side, because as you rank up, you need to get a lot more creative with your shots. No one's just going to let your shots roll in anymore. So this is why it's really beneficial to learn and understand. So I hope this clears everything up, and now we're going to dive into it. I'm going to show a replay, slow it down, and help you grasp this really simple concept. Alright guys, so here we are in the replay. So with this tutorial, I'm going to break it down into 3 sections for you. So first we got the setup, next we got the execution, and last we got the delivery. So starting with the setup, I broke this down into 3 other sections. So you got the roll, correct position to hit it when you get to the wall, and then how to hit the ball correctly to get the perfect setup and leading into the right initial touch. As you see, I'm taking control of the ball. Now, like I told you earlier, you just want to get it so you can hit the top half of the ball and that'll roll it, or you can just push it to the wall like I am right here. So now, as you can see, I'm getting my distance from it. I'm waiting for it to cross this line. It goes up the curve and crosses that line. Once it crosses that line, I am cleared to touch it. And then once it crosses that line, where I'm going to be aiming on the ball to hit it is the center underside. So if I have to come around at an angle to hit the center underside to get it towards the net, that's what I'm going to do, as you're going to see here. Boom, perfect pass the line. As you can see, the sparks center underside, and that's going to send it in the direction I need it to go, towards the net. This is vital to a really good setup. Now, if this is your first time learning air dribbles, I really think that you should do this maybe 10 times and ensure that it goes towards net. And at the end, I will be giving y'all a practice routine to really help y'all. So right there, that is pretty much the setup. Alright guys, so now we're going to be moving into the execution. So I broke this up into two sections. We got boosting and then correct touches on the ball and the car. So these two go hand in hand, so you can kind of not overthink that one too much. So the first part after the setup, you hit it towards ball. You didn't boost and you hit it dead center. You're going to jump right after. That way it closes the gap from you and the ball, and it'll keep you close to the ball, which you'll see I do here in a second. I'm going to talk it through before I show the clip, and then I'll talk through it as we go through. So I'm going to hit it and then jump right after, and then I'm going to boost to the ball to close the distance. But as soon as I get to the ball, I'm going to stop boosting, because if you boost and hit the ball, you're going to send the ball away. Now if you boost and hit the ball and hit it with the corner of your car, you're going to send it even farther away. Or if you don't boost, hit the ball with your corner, you're going to send it a little bit away, but it won't be too far. So when you're doing this, you really want to hit the ball with the tip of your car, and you don't want to boost. And the part that you see right now where the spark is, that's where you really want to hit the majority of the time. If you want to really get dribble where you've control, you want to hit the underside on the ball or the half down. So where you see the dot on the left side of the ball, that down to the spark, you want to hit in that area. So you're going to jump right after you hit the ball. You're going to boost to close the distance, and you're going to stop boosting, and that's how you get that glue. When you stop boosting, it'll land on your car, and then from there you feather your boost. What I mean by feather your boost is you just keep clicking on the boost button. Now if you hit it too far, you're going to keep repeating the process till eventually you can glue it. But for now, that's pretty much all of it for the execution portion. So I jump right after I hit it, rotate my car towards the ball, stop boosting when I get that first touch, boost back to it to close that distance. Now I'm going to touch it without boosting, and as you can see right there, the ball is now glued to my car. Now from here, we're going to lead into the delivery, which is all this is guiding the ball to the net. So pretty much once you have it glued, you're going to feather your boost, or you can, depending how low you are, you can just hold down your boost. But now I have control of the ball, and I'm going to guide it to net, which I'm just going to keep maintaining that control and boost. And as you can see right here, I'm guiding it down, I'm boosting to keep it up, and that's it. Plain and simple. That's all the concept is. So I'm going to show the air dribble one more time, and I'm gonna talk through it so y'all can understand what I am talking about. Alright, so from start to finish, right here we got the setup. I'm rolling it to the wall, okay? I'm rolling it right here. I'm gonna start getting some distance. I might do a little brake check right there. It crosses the line. I'm gonna hit it on the underside towards net. That's the end of the setup. Now into the execution. I'm boosting to the ball. I stop boosting when I touch the ball. That gets me that control. I'm gonna feather my boost so I'm back to it. I'm not gonna touch my boost once I get it. That ends the execution. Now delivery, I'm guiding it right to the net. Whatever I have to do to get it in. That's all an air dribble is. And now from here, I'm gonna go into the little practice routine I have. Alright, so before we jump into any training, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the ones I favorited. So bare basics, this is what y'all want to use, is right here. I will have the download code down below in the description and the comments. But as you start to get more used to this, like I said, it's gonna lead into other mechanics. So you're gonna just do like air, and you know, some air shots like double touches, ceiling shots, ground to air dribbles too. So all these are going to be really useful. And I couldn't find it, but I know there's some other ones in here. It pretty much just demonstrates like air dribbles from anything, like realistic air dribbles. So the ball could roll up the wall and you got to find a way to turn it into an air dribble. You can also do that in practice. So I'm going to hop into the one I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you the practice routine. Now, like I said in the beginning, if you struggle at any point, I really do recommend that you turn your game speed down to 50%, or if you Bacchus mod, come up here, go to current game, turn it down to 50. So that will really help y'all get the touch for it. So now If you guys are struggling, I would recommend you do this first in 50%, and then once you're done, move into real speed, and it'll really help you out. It'll really open you up. So I have this broken down into 3 parts. You got the setup, first touch, actual attempt. So 10 setups. So I mean is find out how you're gonna roll the ball to the wall, hit it, boom. That's the setup right there. I want y'all to do that 10 times till you really get it down. You're hitting it to the net every time. And then after that, it's first touches. So just like that, towards net. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what constitutes that air dribble, like I said. So that was a really bad setup. But 1, 2, that counts as an air dribble. A lot of y'all are going to look like this. See if I can do it first try, because y'all won't understand air roll right now. That'll probably be a lot of y'all's first attempts. It was pretty bad because my setup was bad, but you really want to try to hit this high too without hitting the ceiling. So roll it. That's good for it. And just like that. 1. And that's a little too hard, so turn that into a double maybe. But that's what I want you to do, is just work on your setup 10 times. And then once you get that, you're going to move into 10 first touches, like I said. So boom, first touch. And then lastly, it's just the actual attempt. So after you get the first touch, all you need is a second touch. And then you have an air dribble. So 1, 2, and that's it. I want you to do that each category, hit that 10 times. And if you practice that for a week, you will definitely be so much better. Like if you guys watch my speed flip tutorial or practicing air roll or the 45-degree shot, you guys will see that that's how I do things. I start slow motion, I practice, and give myself a little practice routine, and I do it for 10 minutes. And usually by the end of that week, I'm pretty consistent with it, and you guys really will be too. So hope y'all really did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, be sure to like, comment, rate, subscribe. If you need help with anything, just comment. And I'm not a coach or anything. I used to be a grand champ back in the day before I quit for a few seasons, but I'm definitely more than glad to help anyone who needs it. So yep, thank you for watching.